actually, the first Strat that I bought was in 1981, and that was a '79 Strat. Actually, somebody had got it from America, and it laid in his house for like a couple of years. And then I found out it's on sale. It was a candy apple red one, and but it was heavy as, oh my god, it was really really heavy. It was, with the large headstock and a beautiful neck. In fact, that's what I really liked about that thing. It had a very nice narrow neck, but it was very heavy. But that was it, man. I put my hands on it, and my folks bought it for me for my birthday, and I took it home and slept. It was next to me on the bed, and I slept with it on my bed that first night, and it was a lovely experience. I mean, just Fender Strat is Fender Strat. I mean, you don't believe it until you picked one up. Sometimes I pinch myself, in the morning. I say, is this really true? Is this really happening? Do I have a signature model mic? Is that my signature there? Yeah, it is, man. And no, it's a superb feeling. It's I mean, you don't get bigger than Fender, and you don't get better than Fender, according to me. And for me, it's for a person who's just dreamt Fender. I mean, they refer to me as a Fender holic in Bombay. That I've got so many Fender guitars, and I'm just like a walking encyclopedia on Fender guitars. They always call me up and say, hey man, this guitar's got this selector switch, so what do you think we can do? Where do you think this dates back to? And stuff like that. So I've got all that down, and it's just fantastic, man. To be holding a Fender with my name on it, it's just unbelievable. And the thing is that it's so perfect, like the kind of guitar which I've always wanted. It like kind of encompasses everything that I want in a guitar. We Indians have small hands. We're not like big, like the big Americans. So I mean, I've kind of struggled with a few guitars in the past, like 56, the NOS and stuff like, which have those fairly burly kind of necks. So the first thing that I wanted was a guitar with a slim neck, and in fact that's really gone down very well, because everyone in India who's played the guitar says that, man, the neck is just superb. And medium jumbo frets, so it makes it easier to bend without choking. And the pickup configuration is what it really excites me, because I've got two humbuckers and a single coil. And the thing is that not only, I mean, the kind of music that I play, I mean, I play the blues and fusion, that's one thing that I do, but I also do the whole film music thing, which we perform a lot. So it may go from Punjabi music to an Arabic kind of style, or I may do like a little African kind of 6/8 thing. So the music is very very wide in terms of what what my requirement is. So this guitar does all that. I mean, I can go from a nice rocky 80s kind of sound to a in between Strat with the clunk and everything. Or pulled it down here to do like an ambient guitar thing, with my volume control and stuff. So it goes through all that, and it works for me very well in the studio, because when I plug it in, I can get any kind of sound out of it. Fairly soon, I think my wife's going to kick me out of the house with my guitars, because they're all over the place. I mean, I've got lots of them in the studio, because that's where I use most of them. But I've got like my price-picked ones at home, which I play one every day. They lay all over the place, actually. The thing is that a lot of Indian music doesn't come from a very harmonic background. It comes from a very scalar, linear background. Like a lot of classical music, which is based on ragas. Ragas are scales, basically, and you don't move out of the scale. Or you keep it like it's based on a drone. You have a drone on a tanpura playing, and you perform and you solo within that, but there's no concept of harmony at the back. So what's happened is that where it's really helped me is understanding that scale, being able to harmonize it, and put changes at the back, and that makes it sound so much better, makes it sound so much richer. So the thing is that you pull out parts of that, you understand the raga, understand the harmony that goes beyond that, and then write new material, and that really helps. I got a call from this big time filmmaker to do a film, and which I was not very excited about, because I didn't want to really go into that direction. But he said, man, just do one song for my film, So I said, okay, I'll do it. I said, but I want to work with these two friends of mine, because my Shankar, who's the singer in the group, and he is probably one of the finest vocalists that India's produced. He now sings with Shakti as well, with McLaughlin. And there's Loy, who's a pianist, and he just has to put his hands on the keyboard, and he'll come up with a melody. He's just so beautiful, so inspired his playing. So I said, I'm going to do it with these three guys. So the guy said, man, use 100 guys if you want, but man, do the song. So I did the song, and it was just a project that was supposed to be for that one song. It landed up being an entire album, and then landed up being an entire career.